Hey. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Mandy, and this is the Spirit Seeker Squad. Let's do this. Tonight, I'm taking you with me down a trail that looks ordinary, peaceful even, but hides a story that shook an entire community. This isn't fiction. It's not a ghost story. It's a very true story about the murder of Rachel Hannah Morin. A case that began as a complete mystery stretched across the country and finally ended with justice being served. This one's personal to anyone who's ever gone for a run, a walk, or just tried to feel safe outside. Because Rachel did everything right, and she still never made it home. Bel Air, Maryland, a quiet suburban town about 45 minutes northeast of Baltimore. Saturday, August 5th, 2023. The Ma and Pa Heritage Trail is glowing gold with that late summer sunset. Trees whispering overhead, joggers and families walking dogs. That evening, 37-year-old Rachel Morin laced up her running shoes and headed out for her usual evening jog. She was a mother of 5, the kind of person who made people laugh even when they didn't feel like it. Friends say that she loved fitness, loved life, and loved her kids more than anything. She stopped at Wawa around 6:29 p.m. Then she swung by Target by 6:42 p.m. and ended up parking near Independent Brewery around 6:50 p.m. From there, she entered the trail through the Williams Street entrance. At 7:04 p.m., she texted her oldest daughter. 2 minutes later, her Apple Watch logged a heart rate spike and then a sharp drop to nearly nothing by 7:09 p.m. Within that tiny 5-minute window, Rachel's life ended. When Rachel didn't return home that night, her boyfriend, Richard Tobin, called the police around 11:23 p.m. Her car was still there at the trailhead, but her phone went dark. The next day, volunteers joined the search. Just after 1 p.m. on August 6th, a woman named Cecilia Corzo, I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I probably am. Corzo, found Rachel's body in a drainage culvert off of the trail. She had been pulled off of the path, brutally attacked, and left hidden in the brush. Her phone was shattered about 200 feet away. Her Apple Watch was found about 25 feet into the woods, and the blood streaked the rocks and the tunnel wall. That peaceful trail, the one families had walked for years, instantly became a crime scene. Detectives began piecing it together. They had DNA from that crime scene. They had Rachel's watch data. They had a small window of time, but no suspect. Then came a chilling witness report. A dog walker and his girlfriend said that they saw a man lurking in the woods that night, clutching a shovel and, quote, acting sneaky. He was watching from the tree line right around the time Rachel was attacked. Whoever he wasn't from around there. 2 weeks later, the investigators hit a breakthrough. DNA from Rachel's case matched another unsolved crime from March of 2023. It was a home invasion in Los Angeles, California. In that case, a woman and a 9-year-old child had been assaulted from one side of the United States all the way to the other, from the West Coast to the East Coast. And there was security footage. A man leaving the scene, headed down moving fast, same DNA, same violent pattern. That single match meant one terrifying thing. Rachel's killer was a serial predator, crossing state lines, attacking strangers, and worst of all, still out there. Police released the LA footage nationwide. The face was blurred, but haunting. Dark hair, medium build, moving like he had done this before. Behind the scenes, the FBI and multiple state agencies joined forces, used genetic genealogy, tracing family matches through DNA databases, and it worked. His name, Victor Antonio Martinez Hernandez, a 24-year-old from El Salvador. Investigators learned that he had been living in the Bel Air area around the time of the murder, working under fake names at local restaurants, including a Popeyes. He had even stayed just a mile from the Ma and Pa Trail. By mid-2024, Martinez Hernandez was on the move again, but so were the detectives. On June 14th, 2024, nearly a year after Rachel's murder, he was arrested in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Now, we fast forward to April of 2025, Harford County Circuit Court. The air inside is heavy, the kind of silence that only true crime brings. Prosecutors lay it all out. The Apple Watch data, the DNA from Rachel's body and her clothing, the witness who saw the man in the woods with a shovel, the connection to Los Angeles. They tell the jury how he dragged her from the path, beat her with a rock, and left her in that culvert. They show photos no one should have to see. Rachel's daughters testify, voices breaking, but very brave faces. And after less than an hour of deliberation, the jury returns guilty on all counts. First-degree premeditated murder, first-degree rape, third-degree SA, and kidnapping. On August 11th, 2025, the judge delivers the maximum: life in prison without parole, plus another life term, plus 40 more years. That courtroom filled with emotion. Rachel's family speaks through tears, describing her laughter, her strength, her light. Her mother, Patricia, says, quote, "Before my daughter was murdered, the world made sense. Now my heart is broken," end quote. The killer sits silent. For once, the mystery is over. When you zoom out, the story reads like a map of modern detective work. DNA science, wearable tech, and multi-state collaboration. DNA tied to Bel Air and Los Angeles. An Apple Watch pinned the moment of death. A doorbell camera caught the suspect's image. A manhunt led all the way to Oklahoma. Every minor detail mattered. But underneath all that, it's still about one woman, Rachel, a mother who went for a jog on a summer evening and never came home. It's easy to think that monsters hide in haunted houses or old cemeteries, but sometimes they're standing under the same trees where your kids ride bikes. They're ordinary shadows in familiar places. I always say I don't understand why people are so afraid of ghosts when the real monsters and demons walk amongst us. And this Halloween, when you walk under a streetlight or hear the rustle of leaves, remember Rachel and how her case proves darkness doesn't always announce itself. Rachel Hannah Morin. She loved life, she loved her children, and she loved that trail that she ran on. Her story isn't just a warning, it's a testament to how far justice can reach when people do not give up. So wherever you are, look out for one another. Trust your instincts. Always trust your instincts. I'm Mandy, and this is the Spirit Seeker Squad. Thank you so much for watching.
I've been in the moments where silence lingers, dust on frames and empty chairs, names still carved in weathered timber, but no one's left to meet anyone there. Some leave too soon, some seem too far, some shine so bright, they burn like stars. We hold on tight, but time unwinds, and all we're left with is their light left behind. I've heard the prayers behind closed curtains, soft goodbyes that crack the night. Love don't fade, it just keeps searching through the dark to find the light. Our time is short, too brief to waste it. Not one heartbeat should be neglected. Make the best memories each chance you get. Don't hold regret, just don't forget. Some leave too soon, some seem too far, some shine so bright, they burn like stars. We hold on tight, but time unwinds, and all we're left with is their light left behind. Don't ask why the wind stops blowing, or why the good ones go away. We aren't meant to know the ending, just to love them while they stay. Some leave too soon, some seem too far, but their names still echo in our hearts. We hold on tight through loss and time, and all we're left with is their light left behind. Yeah, all we're left with is their light left behind.
Well, that's all I have for you for this stream. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I know we don't discuss rainbows and puppies, so it's hard to hear this stuff. It's unfortunately the reality of the wicked world we live in, and these are the monsters that walk amongst us. The positive side is, not only do we get the honor to share a victim's face, life, and story, but we get to learn from these cases. We get to learn about the red flags in each and every case. This collection of red flags will help us keep our families safe, because we'll be able to detect dangerous people and situations much better. We have the privilege to learn from these cases. I appreciate your support so much. I appreciate each one of you for being here tonight and for smooching the thumbs up, even the lurkers who don't chat, although I do wish that you would consider chatting next time we don't bite too hard. I thank you so much for watching till the end. Make sure that you leave a comment with the hashtag sssquad so that I can personally thank you in the comment section. May you have the kind of day that karma feels you've earned. And until next time, I love you bunches.